everyone, it's Bree here at Vinyasa Wave. I hope you're having an awesome day. I'm excited to wave with you today. Today's wave is going to be hopefully under 15 minutes. I'm going to try to keep it under 10. That's the goal. It is a power wave. This is just in case you're short on time and just want to get a little energy through the body and then go about your day. Or maybe you want to start your day with a little power in it. This is for you. We're going to start on our backs. Go ahead and bend your knees. Feet flat on the mat and hang out there, and I'll meet you when you're ready, okay? All right, let's go ahead and come down to our backs. Bend your knees, feet flat on the mat. Go ahead and just settle in here. Do what you need to do to arrive here on this mat. I know I said it's a short wave, but we can still kind of tune everything out. Give ourselves these next couple minutes just to ourselves. Quiet the thoughts, quiet the emails, the text messages. Just come back into your body. Go ahead and put one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Just feel your body move as you breathe. Helps bring the awareness right here on this mat. Do a quick scan of the body. Feel how it feels as you're breathing. Is your heart beating really fast in your hand right now? Are your breaths really shallow? And then just begin to slow it down. Beautiful. Go ahead and blink the eyes open. Hands come down by the side. On your inhale, lift the hips up high, squeezing the butt cheeks, pushing through all four corners of your feet. Chin is away from the chest. And then as you exhale, hands come overhead, lowering the hips down. And then just move through a few rounds of those with the rhythm of your breath. So inhale, we're lifting and hands come down. Exhale, hands come above the head, hips lower to the ground. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Start to begin to move with your breath. Your breath is your guide. And exhale, lower the hips. Bring your arms out to the side. Knees come into the chest. Settle in here first. Get comfortable. And then when you're ready, big breath in. Exhale, drop the knees over to the right side, finding that twist in the side. Big breaths here. And then inhale back through center. Exhale over to the left side. Breathe deep into that twist. Find that nice side body stretch. And then bring it back through center. We're going to do kind of the same thing, but instead of going all the way down to the ground, we're going to hold it to a hover. So big inhale here. Exhale, hover your knees over to the right side just a little bit. If it's starting to hurt the low back, come back a little bit. We're just trying to warm up the core here. Get a little fire in the abdomen. And then bring it back through center. Exhale over to the left side. Keeping both shoulders on the floor. And then bring it back through center. Moving with your breath over to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Last one, exhale over to your right side. Inhale up. Exhale left. and bring it back through center. Straighten the legs all the way to the sky. Find waterfall first. And then inhale, start to lift the toes to the sky. Find that lower abdomen crunch. So we're not going over our face here. The goal is to try to reach the ceiling with your toes. And then exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, toes to the sky. Exhale, lower. If it's easier, you can place your hands down by your side. Inhale up and lower. Inhale up and lower. Yes, we're getting to core right here in the beginning. Inhale up and lower. Up, lower. Up, lower. Keep the legs up. Go ahead and find a basket with your hand and put it behind your head. On your exhale, drop your right leg down to a hover. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, drop the left leg down. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Lower. Up. Lower. Up. Lower. Up. One more. Lower. Up. Last one. Lower. Up. Beautiful. Go ahead and bend the knees and place them flat on the mat, just like we did in the beginning. Arms come in front of the body. Slow and controlled, doing one vertebrae at a time. Roll all the way up to a seated position without taking your feet off the ground. If you need to, it's totally okay. That's just the challenge for now. And then hands come behind the body and just push yourself all the way forward. Walk your feet out to as wide as your mat, finding Yogi Squat or Malasana here. Hands come to heart center, opening up the knees. If we need to place a block or a towel underneath our heels, if we can't get all the way down, definitely do so. And then just find a little wiggle here. Get into those hips. Good. Place your hands flat on the mat. Big inhale here. Exhale, straighten through the legs. And then forward fold. Hang out here, sway side to side. Find length in the back of the legs, so lean forward kind of on your tippy toes. Get a little longer in the spine. And then find neutral. Hands meet the floor. Big inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen here. Exhale, fold. This next inhale, as you lift your chest, bend into the knees. Just 90 degrees. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest, bend the knees. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift, bend the knees. And then forward fold. Good. Go ahead and walk the feet into hip distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift here. Exhale, forward fold. Big inhale, rise to stand, arms come overhead. And then right hand grabs onto left wrist. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, we go over to the right side, finding a side body stretch. Inhale, bring it back through center. Switch hands. Left hand grabs right wrist. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, we go over to the left side. And then inhale back through center. Exhale, cactuses the arms, gaze goes up. Inhale, find length. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, jump your feet back, find plank. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. First down dog of the way. Begin to find movement here. Maybe you bicycle the feet. Rock the hips side to side. Whatever feels organic in your body. And then find stillness. Big breath here. Exhale, let it go. Gaze goes forward. On your exhale, when we jump to the top of the mat, you're going to jump both feet on the outside of your hands. So big inhale. Exhale, jump to the top of the mat on the outside of your hands, finding Malasana, Yogi Squat. Rock here just a few more times. And then lower the hands down. Step your right foot all the way back, finding your low lunge. And then just begin to shift back and forth here on the tippy toes. Find movement in those hips. And then maybe we begin to make circles. And then switch directions. Pushing through the hands, keeping the arms nice and straight. Good. And then drop your right knee down. Untuck your right toes. Inhale, left arm goes long. Exhale, we send it to the back of the room. Inhale, pull it through. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, back. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Last one, bring it all the way forward. Tuck your right toes. Send your left foot all the way back, finding three-legged down dog. Spine is nice and long. And then knee to nose. Hold it here. 3, 2, 1. Send it back, nice and long. Knee to nose. Pivot on your right foot till your heel meets the floor and your right arm comes off the floor, finding side plank. Roll back, finding your original plank. Roll over onto your right hand, finding plank on the other side, keeping that left knee bent. And then plant it down one more time. Right arm comes off the floor, find side plank. And roll back. Inhale, left side. Exhale, plant it down. Step it all the way back, finding your three-legged down dog. If you need to adjust, you can. Big inhale here. Exhale, let it go. Lower down onto the forearms, keeping your three-legged down dog. Pushing through the shoulders. And this one's a little bit funky, so you may have to scoot your right foot back. Big inhale here. And then exhale, come all the way forward, finding your forearm plank. Keeping your left leg to a hover for 3, 2, 1. Send it back to your three-legged down dog in your forearm. And then walk it up onto your hands. Big inhale. Exhale, step your left foot all the way to the front of the room to the original lunge pose. And then step your right foot all the way to the top, finding your Yogi Squat. Big breath here. Exhale, let it go. Place your hands down. Step your left foot to the back of the mat, finding low lunge here. Begin to rock and find movement in your hips. Gentle movements, don't get crazy. And then begin to rock and circle and switch directions. Good. Drop the left knee down. Untuck your right toes. Inhale, send your right arm long, and then send it all the way behind you, touching your left thigh. Bring it all the way forward. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, back. Exhale, forward. I think I switched up the breath, but you get the idea. Move with your breath. Last one. And bring it forward. Place your hands down. Untuck your left toes. Straighten through that left leg. Kick your right foot all the way back till we find our three-legged down dog. Keeping your arms straight. Find length in the back of that left leg. And then knee to nose. 3, 2, 1. Send it back. Three-legged down dog. Knee to nose. This time roll onto your right hand. Finding side plank. Left arm comes up. Exhale, bring it down. Rotate over. Right arm comes off. Exhale, lower. Left arm comes up. Lower. Right arm comes up. And lower. Beautiful. Send it back. Three-legged down dog. Adjust your three-legged down dog if you need to. Big inhale here. Exhale, let it go. And then lower down onto the forearms. And then remember, if you need to adjust and move your left foot all the way back to find room for our forearm plank, you can. Big inhale. Exhale, come forward, finding forearm plank. And then send it back, three-legged down dog. Beautiful. Push up to your hands. Big inhale. Exhale, step it to the front of the room, finding low lunge. And then step it all the way to the top, finding Yogi Squat. Hands come to prayer. Big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Hands find the mat. Exhale, straighten through the legs, find forward fold. Walk your feet into hip distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, arms come overhead. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands come through heart center. Find a moment here. Maybe close your eyes. Come back to your breath. Those were some funky transitions. It's okay if you didn't master it. Reframe those thoughts. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, jump the feet back, find plank. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg to the sky. Step it in between your hands. Finding your high lunge here first. Keeping your hands on the floor. Maybe come up to your fingertips. Big inhale. Exhale, send your arms back like airplane arms hovering over your thigh. Keeping that left leg nice and long. And then inhale, open to warrior two. Sinking low into that right leg. Drop your left arm onto your left thigh. Inhale, reach forward. And then exhale, send it back, finding your reverse warrior. And bring it back, warrior two. Straighten through that front leg. And then reach forward as if someone's pulling you from the fingertips. And you're going, and then you fall forward. If you need to put a block here, because you don't want to go too far if you start hovering, if your knees bending, find a comfortable spot to land. The left arm is to the sky, gaze goes up. Wherever your right hand is, keep it there, and then bend into that right knee. Drop your left arm, and then we're going to pivot on the left foot, framing our right foot. So we're back here in our runner's lunge. Step it back, find plank. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg to the sky. Step it all the way through, finding your high lunge or your runner's lunge. Come up to the fingertips first. Engage that right leg. And then big inhale. Exhale, send the arms back, finding airplane arms. Hovering over that left thigh. Big inhale opens us to our warrior two. Tucking the hips under just a little bit. So we don't want to go too far, but we don't want to stick our booties out. Drop your right arm down. Left arm reaches to the sky, finding reverse warrior. Sink a little deeper into that left leg. And then find warrior two. And then here we go. So straighten through that left leg. Imagine someone's pulling you from the fingers. Keep going. And then we lower gently to our comfortable space. Right arm comes to the sky. And then wherever that left hand is, bend into that left knee. Drop the right arm down, framing the left foot as you pivot on your right toes. Step it back, find plank. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. You made it. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Gaze goes forward. On your exhale, jump your feet all the way through and then come all the way down to a seated position. Bring your right knee into your chest. Get comfortable here. Big inhale, arms come up. Exhale, left arm grabs the right knee as the right arm reaches behind the back. You can either keep it long or sneak it into that left hip crease. Gaze goes over left shoulder. Find length in that spine as on your inhales. And then exhales, you're deepening into that space you're creating. And release. Counter twist, so hands come to your left hip. And then just bow over to the side. Release. Shake your legs out. Left knee comes into the chest. Big inhale here. Exhale, right arm grabs the knee as the left arm reaches behind the body. You can drop it behind you or find your right hip crease. Begin to slow the body down. Lengthen those inhales and your exhales. And release. Counter twist on your right side. So your hands come to your right hip and bow over. Good. Bring the soles of your feet together. Find your butterfly. Big inhale, lengthen that spine. And then exhale, keeping the spine long. Fold forward, keeping the chin away from the chest. Maybe we use the elbows to help keep the knees down. You can stuff some blankets and pillows underneath your knees if you've gone too far. Beautiful, release. Legs come out in front of you. Let's come down to our backs. Come to the original pose like we did in the beginning of class. Right ankle comes over left knee. Using just your core, bring your legs into your chest, finding the stretch first. And then sneak your right arm through that little triangle, finding your shin, and just doing a gentle pull into the chest. And release. Left ankle comes over right knee. First, bring it into your chest using just the core. And then reach through, gently pulling a little bit deeper into your chest. And release. Go ahead and find Shavasana so legs go long, palms to the sky. Roll the shoulder blades under. Just melt away. Don't think about the wave. Don't think about what you have to do as soon as you get off this mat. Just give yourself this last few minutes, few seconds of time just for yourself. It will all be there when you get off this mat. Bring awareness back into the room. When you're ready, roll over to one side. Pause there before pushing all the way up to a seated position. Hands come over the knees. Bow the head, close the eyes. Big breath in here. And then exhale, let it go. One more. Breath in. Exhale, let it go. We're going to close the practice out with a nice sigh out. So hands come to your third eye, so that space in between your eyebrows. Big breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Thank you so much for waving with me. I hope you had fun on this quick power wave. I hope to see you again soon. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.